such as this, it is not proper to take just one report. Have 2-3 bodies examining the same thing. In fact, when the first person, now that this flip-flop is coming out, when he's saying that this is not suitable for the probe, the scene has been contaminated, not destroyed, but contaminated, and it is not suitable for probe. How the hell you conducted that kind of a probe and came out with a conclusion? Your first disclaimer should have been that the scene is not suitable for probe, and then put down your findings the way you want to and say, do not say anything conclusively. That is what the professional body should have done. Second, number 2 point, even if you want to come out in the press, come out fully, officially, and that is the way it has to be, not selectively leaked to some friendly channels. Number 3, most professionally, you have to report to the CBI, because CBI asked you, not the country. The CBI on behalf of the country has asked you, go to CBI, give the findings there. Both of you come out, call the entire, all channels. Don't run away from Republic TV. Call all of them. Call all of them, face questions, and then, develop your charge sheet on the basis of that, because you also have other things. These very WhatsApp texts that you have, and look at the eagerness, Niranjan Rhythm, if you notice, look at the eagerness with which this man wants to conduct this probe and dismiss the Cooper autopsy as some hollow things. He's saying there was one junior doctor and 4 were medical officers. Look at that. And even that eagerness seems to have completely done a, not 180, but 360-degree turn. This is more acrobatics than anything else. What nonsense is going on? In fact, a premier institution of this sort giving a conclusive report based on things which are not even suitable to probe, that itself will completely smash this report in a court of law, no question about it. It's time that the CBI gets in another forensic body and takes another report and then develop its own theory or charge sheet, whatever it wants to, along with the circumstantial evidence that it has collected. And not only that, but also open the Disha Salian case.
Yes, absolutely. Aniket, I also want to come to you. There is more reactions that are coming in on this. Like Niranjan was saying, we've also got the former Jammu and Kashmir Deputy Chief Minister, Kavinder Gupta now, Aniket. He has also spoken about how there seems to be a huge conspiracy. He's also said those behind this need to be exposed, and Republic has brought up the change in stand of Dr. Sudhir Gupta. Aniket, as someone who's a lawyer, who's in Maharashtra, knows what's happening there, it's clear 3 points have been raised by Dr. Gupta in the interview to Prakash, where he says destruction of evidence is there, contaminated evidence is there, Mumbai police probe needs to be looked at, autopsy was carried out in a hurry. If all these are the points that need to be looked at, how do you think Dr. Gupta is going to explain the flip-flop?
Rhythm, Dr. Gupta is a senior medical officer, and he was aware that he was talking in his capacity as a senior medical officer to a senior reporter, a responsible reporter of a responsible media network. So it is very clear that he was not making those statements casually. Though in the conversation he said that on 21st of August he has received a letter from CBI, wherein CBI has said that they will be sending all the relevant reports to AIIMS. On 22nd of August, when he spoke with your reporter, Mr. Prakash, he expressed a prima facie opinion about the manner in which the autopsy was conducted at Cooper, and he had his own doubts about it. Now, contrary to that, now it seems that they have come to a conclusive opinion that this is a case not of homicide but of hanging, or suicide rather. Now the question is that what is it that made him change his mind after seeing the reports that he had received from CBI, number 1. Number 2, he will have to clarify his stand, because he has come on record on 22nd of August and expressed his mind and expressed his apprehension about the autopsy that was initially conducted at Cooper. However, now the board conclusively says that it is a case of hanging and not a case of homicide. So this flip-flops need to be examined and explained by him, because it is very essential that a premier institution like AIIMS must protect its reputation. It cannot take contrary stands, number 1. Number 2, he will also have to explain that what is the opinion of the board, whether there were any contrary opinions expressed by the board, or whether it is an unanimous opinion given by the board, which is now selectively leaked to some certain media channels. Number 3, unless this is clarified, it creates entire doubt about the media, about the entire report that has come now, which claims to be a case of hanging, not a case of homicide. So unless all these things are clarified, unless on all these things floodlight is thrown by the officers of AIIMS themselves, I think unless that is done, CBI will have a lot of investigation to do. And apart from that, of course, if CBI doubts or CBI has a reason to doubt about the credibility of this final report, CBI itself can request AIIMS to reconstitute a fresh board and to re-examine all these angles and also take into consideration these aspects which now Republic has brought into public domain. CBI may also record the statement of Dr. Gupta seeking his explanation on the statement that he made to on the conversation that he had with Prakash, your senior editor, on 22nd of August. And all this exercise will have to be done because this is a case which is in limelight. This is a case where the entire country is interested in. And therefore, in the interest of justice, this investigation has to be fair, transparent, clear. Yes, Niranjan.
No, I was just about to say that the family of Sushant Singh Rajput has tweeted again. The sister has just tweeted again asking why. She's taken a screenshot of what we are broadcasting. The whole world. Swapnil, so many responses coming in, back-to-back responses. It's the biggest talking point across India now across social media. Before I go across to Swapnil or Anuja, I know you're raising your hand. A lot of people want to know what has Dr. Sudhir Gupta said. We are playing it on our screens in the form of graphic. I want to play out the conversation. Let's play out the conversations and then ask the questions to Dr. Sudhir Gupta because he has to explain to India. I want to play out the conversation. Let's play out the tapes once again. The 3 tapes. In fact, it's 1 tape, but we've broken it down into 3 different parts, the incriminating parts. Let's play that out.
सारे मेरा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर यहाँ पे है।
समझ गया मैं, समझ गया।
उसको मैं देख लूंगा और जो लूपहोल से ऑटोप्सी में एक तो जल्दी क्यों हुई ऑटोप्सी? जल्दी होने के बाद वीडियोग्राफी हुई है या नहीं हुई?
क्राइम सीन को प्रोटेक्ट नहीं किया।
क्राइम सीन को तो डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ एविडेंस ही हो गया। मैं तो 4 साल सुनंदा पुष्कर